Howdy, folks. Sorry, the voice is bad. Got a freaking cold, and I don't know what the hell I got. But anyways, um, was driving this thing yesterday. Um, I had the gooseneck on there, four-wheel drive tractor, and a pickup bed, and I was just going. I just filled it up with some more platinum DEF here. Um, so just topped her off because it was definitely low, and then I don't know if that had anything to do with it, but topped it off, drove about 15 miles, just got onto the highway and had set the cruise control, had the trailer on, like I said, at 75, and then a couple seconds later the DEF light came on, or the service DEF system light, whatever bullshit. So a little poking around the internet like we all do, and I'm gonna give the thought I'd give the pull the injector off of there and see if it's got any crystallization on it as a first attempt. My code reader is only updated through 2012 model year, so so I wasn't able to get anything out of that. I guess I need to update the software on that for newer stuff. Anyways, so I just was under there, pulled this thing off, and I'm gonna crawl under and show you what I found. And so this may be some of the issue, but what I'll do is I'm gonna clean this sucker and then throw it back together, and then maybe go for like a drive to town. So it'll be like a round trip, like I don't know, 70-mile drive or so, and I'll cut in later and let you know if it came back on and follow up at the end of this video. But let's see. So there you go. Definitely some crystallization, as you can see on the nozzle. I guess that's the nozzle. We're going to call it that. And yeah, so I'm going to soak it in some warm water. I didn't even disconnect it off of there in terms of the wiring harness or the DEF injection line. So it's just still connected there. I just pulled the two 10 mil bolts out, and now it's just kind of hanging there on that, which I think will be fine because I'll be able to get a cup of warm water up in here and probably submerge this and then let it sit there for a minute in the water, and then hopefully that stuff will lukewarm warm water, and hopefully that stuff will break up. And then also let's see if I can get a shot of it, but might not come in very good with the lighting I've got down here. But yeah, it looks like there's also some crystallization there on the inlet flange here, so I'm gonna try and clean that off. Probably get the dental picks out and just get in there as best I can, and probably try to get up in there and just see what that's looking like. Hopefully it's not the nozzle. I was thinking about grabbing the other not one off the 2018 and just putting it on here, but then if that doesn't do it, I down my 2018 and I'm out of truck completely, and until I can get a new part. So I'm guessing this is the issue based on all that crystallization of that garbage, but hopefully that does the trick. Clear the codes, and down the road we go. So that's what I got for you folks, and I guess if you want, hang on here. I might just put you behind me here on the stand and let you listen to me dick with this. I'll do that. See if I can. No, I didn't get this high enough, so I'll check in later, and take it easy. Okay, right back under here after I clean this thing off. I don't have a new gasket for this thing, so it's just gonna have to, be all right with that for now. But got her all cleaned up pretty easy. Got this whole thing in a little cup of warm waters, and instantly breaks down that crystallization. And then I got up in here after I kind of got all that in the flange area, and then sucked. I don't know if there's anything in there, but I ended up just hit it with the shop vac real quick, suck anything out that might be a big little chunk of anything. And yeah, I'm going to slap it back together. Like I said, I'm going to try to drive. I'm going to drive it, trying to do at least 70 miles and let you know what happens. I'm going to have to get a code reader to kill the code, but maybe see if it goes off on me. I doubt it, but some people say it does. So I'll let you know on that as well. Howdy, folks. All right, back here about 2 weeks later. Just follow up on this DEF system issue that I was running into. So, like I said in the last clip, I slapped her all back together. Drove it for, I don't know, 2 or 3 days. Just quick trips around, whatever, nothing too long, but probably accumulated 60, 70, 80 miles, something like that. And then, I don't know, something like the fourth or fifth time I started it, the actual message to see the dealer went off in the screen. And then a couple days later, I made it into town, and because my code reader is only updated through 2012 model year, and so made it into town and just got a cheap code, borrowed a cheap code reader from parts store, cleared the code or the stored code for the cell or the check engine light, and hasn't come on since. And I think I've put approximately 200 miles on it since that time, maybe 300. And so, I don't know. Who knows what the issue was? This pickup's really bone stock. I did look back in the service records, and it had what seemed like the dealer had worked on a very similar issue, and I think actually replaced the DEF injector back about 7 months ago. So I don't know. These emissions equipped pieces of garbage are just that. Makes you really question about owning one. So I don't know. I mean, it's just, a pain in the ass. And so really it's just like, man, I don't know. What do you do? So anyways, but the only thing I guess I was going to say aftermarket about this mechanically, and if you want to call it mechanically, but is that it has a Banks 5-inch, the DPF exhaust on there. So you can kind of see that, and that's why it looks different than stock. But yep, just a DPF back, and I pulled the Banks tip off of it because the damn tip was rubbing on the underside of the metal and actually split the bed. So it's got a little split there. So another project to fix that. But anyways, so yeah, once again, I don't know if these things are worth it, but this one and the DEF issues and emissions garbage. So I don't know, just a big hassle. So with that said, I will end it with that. Thanks for watching. Take it easy.